At the start of the new year, Brett and I committed to having a video out every single week. Today is Friday, tomorrow's Saturday, which is when we like to post, and we don't have a video even started. So I need to edit a video to publish tomorrow. For reference, it takes me about 30 hours to edit a video start to finish, like going back and forth with Brett. Total time, 30 hours. It used to take like 80 when we first started the channel, but we've gotten faster. And I have about 24 hours straight if I don't sleep tonight, and Brett and I trade off, and like we're editing 100% of the time to get a video published by tomorrow. Welcome to the next 24 hours. We're gonna tag team, we're gonna switch off. Final buttoning down the boat projects. The final we're about to sail and things are gonna get knocked over projects, right?
That's the stuff.
Here you go.
Thanks.
I'm off.
You editing?
I'm editing.
You're editing attire? Comfy?
My pajamas are a dead giveaway,
Yep.
huh? Good luck.
Have fun.
Let me know if you need anything.
I'm going to fix some of these fittings. So like this guy here got pretty bent. But I'm gonna put on the center section first because right now the center section that goes right here is pretty loose. As I replace these fittings, I'm gonna try and tension it all back so it's nice and tight again. See, this is a little too loose. That side's done. This one is not bent, but I am gonna move it up so that it matches that side as well. Good girl. Get it. All right, those two side ones are done. This is the last one to replace. I was gonna replace it, but apparently I have the wrong size. But you can see how gnarled that thing is. I'm going to try heating it up, see if we can get this to bend back straight. I know it's not ideal, it's gonna definitely weaken it. I'm not sure if this is solid or if it's plated, but go away. We got some. Try it again. Yeah, it's as good as I'm gonna get. I think I'll just go around and tighten everything, see if that helps. See, this one used to live up here, raise it up to there. That'll definitely tighten it up. This guy here, that bolt's loose as well. So I think I'll tighten those up and see where we stand. We are all nice and taut. So this is now, rings like a drum. Should repel water a lot better. It used to kind of like pool, you know, it kind of sag a little bit. Let's see, bimini, done. I'm gonna go see if I can find somewhere to mount this. This is a fuel filter and fuel water separator for the dinghy, which is something that we've heard we're really gonna want when we're using less than reliable fuel supplies. This is in the forward of the dinghy here. This is our spare fuel bottle. Just has some gasoline in there. Just in case we run out of fuel and we need to get home, basically. Waterproof first aid kit. This is what we're working on right now. And I think I'm gonna put it right here. And then it can come out of the fuel tank to there, down, and then down the whole way.
About to see we can be like with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.
Beautiful. This is a done project. Last night I stayed up pretty late working on the battery wiring and getting the Lynx 1000 shunt installed, and then I played around. I don't know if I filmed this at all. I started playing around with the Turbo GX and the little touch display. So we're 74% charged. Today I'm going to work on getting these guys wired in. All of our solar panels are up now, and they're just waiting to feed our batteries. And really the only reason why they aren't is because I haven't wired them in. So. Too good not to share.
We were talking about because you were slurping. Now that the banana's not in my mouth, I was moving mattresses around because check this out. That fits beautifully. It's half of the mattress, so now we have a single bed in the storage room. I think we'll add some straps to the drawers just in case the locking mechanism fails. It does lock, so the doors can't come out all the time. But I think this would be a really good cozy place for sleeping on passages as well. 2 parts to each of these mattresses, and one of them is just a rectangle and the other one is a rectangle with the corner cut off. This was the one that originally went over there, but the way the corner was cut didn't match this angle. But we like this angle because now it's kind of this open floor plan scheme. I put both the rectangles together, the regular rectangles with all 4 corners, and it looks really good. So there used to be some space here, but now it's just all bed all the way, which I actually like better because it makes it look bigger. It's actually a little bit larger than a queen. Nice.
Those are a problem. We're in my favorite location, and we are mounting the solar charge controllers. You may ask why they're going all the way back here and not closer to the batteries, and that's because there really isn't any good place to put them closer to the batteries. Those are all nice and mounted now. These came from Battleborn. When we got the batteries from Battleborn, they were super awesome, and they hooked us up with a whole bunch of Victron accessories and goodies. They sent us these ones so that we could grow into them, and also why I'm leaving room for a third one is so that we can, down the road, grow this into a bigger, more powerful system. We want to be 100%, no doubt about it, solar powered, except for the diesel engine. We don't plan on swapping out our main engine for electric, at least right now. It's just not in the plans. What I did last night, I worked last night on the Lynx 1000 shunt and started wiring in the Servo GX. That actually came from Transporter Energy. Transporter Energy is the distributor in Europe, and the guts of it is Dragonfly, which is the guts of Battleborn. So essentially, if you are in the UK and you want Battleborn batteries, you need to look up Transporter. I'll put links to Transporter Energy in the description, and maybe I'll put it on the screen as well. They're awesome. Justin is the guy there that I worked with, and he was phenomenal. He sent us the Servo GX, the touch display, the Lynx shunt, so we could have kind of a full, complete system, full package. That's where we have these systems. That's how we have all this, is thanks to our friends hooking us up with the batteries and with all the Victron goodies. So thanks, guys. Just installed circuit breakers back here. 2 circuit breakers right there. We're gonna drill a hole right here. The wires are gonna come down from there, run down, come down here, through the deck, to the circuit breakers, and then to the chargers. I'm trying out the scan strut. This one seems like it can do 4 cables, no problem. Now I have to drill a very big, scary hole in the deck. Got it marked. That's kind of the outside limits of how big I can drill. Big hole is drilled. Now it's time to drill some holes in the little rubber gland. I got it marked out for where my holes are gonna go. Now that I have that mounted, I can start working on the wiring. I didn't want to have the wiring up here done and then just have wires dangling. I wanted them to be able to terminate inside the boat. These 6 panels are going to get wired in parallel, and then these 3 panels and these 3 panels are going to be all in parallel. I am mid-solar wiring and came in to find Jade in a precarious position.
I'm just delicately and very gracefully poised.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to screw these little guys in, but the drill doesn't fit right here.
Jade is installing new lights.
Ooh. Bright and beautiful.
Look at those. That's awesome.
Yeah. We have to check them really quick because this is the 3rd one we bought, and we finally found a color that matches. I had to check it before we leave because...
Probably couldn't hear her because the generator's running, hopefully for the last time in a very, very, very long time, because solar's getting wired. But this is like our 3rd try to find lights that match, and we finally found some, which is good because we're about to leave, and so this is kind of our last attempt to find the right color, and we got them.
Check it out.
Thank you, Iceco, for this. We're gonna get it in the boat if it fits through the companionway.
And then we're gonna provision.
Yep.
Pull this bad boy up.
I really hope all the power cables are in there because we threw the box away. Ooh, that's huge. How about we could fit Penny in there?
No, it's not funny.
Jade is jumping through a shower. I'm going to plug this thing in. It can be either 100 to 240 or 12 or 24. Eventually, I'll probably wire it in 12 volt just because it's more efficient that way. It's either gonna go right there or right here, or it's gonna go right here. Maybe I should read the manual.
That would be great. call her back. Brett's talking to Balmar. We're trying to get our alternators here before we leave. What was that?
Just took the latches off the Iceco. We're gonna try fitting it through the doorway. It won't fit with the latches on. Also, I took the door off. But you look buff. The light on your biceps make you look like you have guns.
No, my guns make me look like I have guns.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you trying to move all by yourself right now?
You're not helping.
Wait, what are you doing? You're being dumb. There's stuff in the walkway.
Here we go. Think it's gonna fit?
We're pretty good at getting things to fit in this doorway, aren't we?
But you can't turn it.
Brett doesn't like it when I antagonize him, apparently. Well, I've never seen anything fit more perfectly in my life.
For the Dodger, I'm in the starboard bedroom right now. Wires are gonna come down the side, down, and then they're gonna come out right here where this little railing is. I'm going to see if I can fish wires along there, down. All my breakers and everything are all right there on the other side of that wall. I have a bunch of this red 8-gauge wire. I use all the black on the bimini because I didn't want red and black going down the side of the boat. I figured black would just look sleeker, which means I used up all the black. Now I have a bunch of red left. It'll work perfect for just this run right here. I have almost exactly enough. All right, well, that's a little different than I expected. There's actually bonder right here along this, so it's gonna have to run along here, drop down, and through that way. Made it to here. How's it going with you?
Good.
It's a beautiful thing. I made it back from the store and show you all the goodies I got. Some big cable, some more big cable, a bunch of smaller cables, cable ties, power posts, more zip ties, all sorts of good things. I'm pretty sure I have everything I need so that tomorrow we can capture all the sun. Tell us about your project.
My projects, we're ready to provision. We've got, it was cleaned before Brett got home from the store. Right now I'm mounting our paddleboard mounts just because they're huge and it doesn't take very long. So I'm just clamping these on rather than storing them somewhere. Just go in here and the paddleboard will sit in them. We did get our paddleboards with inflatable ones, so for passages they can be deflated. We'll show you them when we get to the Bahamas. But in the meantime, putting on the racks. I'm putting those ones on that side I already did. Now I'm gonna do the port side. Here you go, love.
Right now I am fishing wire. So I got 1/0 cable, which is plenty big for the max capacity of our current solar bank. So we'll run 1/0 cabling from the solar charge controllers up to the Lynx distributors up here. So the batteries are right here, the distributors are all right here, so they're just gonna run basically just right there around this side of the engine, all the way around, back underneath, and then kind of run up the tunnel right there where all of the intake and exhaust hoses and everything else run. They'll all just run right back there, and that should be totally fine. I think we're gonna need to get here into this underneath the bed here. Unfortunately, it got messy again. Well, it's actually so easy to get to these right here. I'm actually not even gonna use the fish tape. I'm just gonna grab the cable and shove it through. I've just been cruising, crushing, knocking out all these projects, and I haven't been vlogging. My chosen method for doing the deep organization to button down the boat was actually just to knock out all of the many small hour-long, half-hour-long projects. So as I'm organizing, I'm like, I have to figure out what to do with all this stuff. So instead of doing like putting them in another storage place, I've decided to just finish the projects, and it feels so good. All these little projects, you can knock them out really fast. I'm just getting like win after win after win, and I just feel like I'm on a roll. We're changing light bulbs. So these are the new light fixtures. We already did 2 of them. When it's on during the day, it matches. It's almost the same color coming in from the sky. Compared to this, half of these ones around the boat were dead, like broken, because they're probably 12 years old. Brett was at the wire store yesterday. He got me these as a surprise. I'm very excited, and I'm going to finish changing out all these lights. And second perk to doing projects this way, organizing this way, is then we can get rid of all of the old junk, like these old lights that are dying, when we know that we have good trash services available. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attach the male spade connectors on all of the lights, and then I'll go through and I'll do the ceiling portions. Okay, that was a mistake. It would have taken less time to move all of that stuff, get the heat gun out, and then do it. And also, I totally singed it, so it's kind of like smoke burned.
And I know that we're gonna take one of these lights off in the future and freak out thinking we had an electrical fire or something, don't you think?
Possibly.
And now, I'm gonna do these little lights. I installed 2 of them already in Brett and I's room. Here's the light, and then the light's there. USB cord's here. The USB cord plugs in, and then this is a wireless charger, and it's got a super strong magnet on it, and then we have the pairing magnet in our phone case, so our phone's just magnet on and charge overnight. No cords necessary, because I don't know if you know this, but I hate cords with a passion. Ugh, these are so much better.
You're welcome.
You're the best. Here, tell everybody that you're the best.
I was tired of Jade melting all of our wires, so I got her heat gun.
You know who I learned the lighter trick from?
YouTube. 12-year-old Brett with a remote control car.
12-year-old Brett was adorable.
We're using all electric today, mostly because we're out of propane. Noodles going in the Instant Pot. Some meatballs. We're gonna go in our air fryer. Is it spaghetti meatballs if it's not spaghetti noodles?
No.
We're having pasta. How excited? 10 for 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of, how many out of 10s are you?
10 tens. Is this the same heat gun that we used to get the stickers off the bus? This heat gun has been through quite a few adventures with us.
Mm-hmm.
All of those have now been shrunk and suckered. Next step is to clean up the cockpit. Bunch of stuff for our grab bag. So these are rations for humans.
Our box? Yep. Oh my goodness. Back up. These are all yours.
We were actually just about to go grab them, so you saved us some trip. This is some more of those survival foods, high calorie little nubs. These ones are gluten free. All the other ones have lots of gluten. And if we're in a survival situation, I feel like I need to be like at my prime, you know, which means I need to not eat gluten. In the case of everything goes wrong, worst possible case scenario, the boat's going down and we have to abandon ship, we open up this back cabinet, we grab out our life raft, our grab bag, an extra grab like water jug. Everything in this cabinet, we throw it in the ocean and we jump in after. And that's gonna give us our life raft, our food, medical supplies, like all of our grab bag stuff, and then also this extra jug of water. There's also water in the grab bag, but extra water, just water is very important. In it already, we have these food rations, a foghorn, first aid kit, drinking water, another waterproof first aid kit I bought. So now we've got 3, so that should cover all of our bases. Emergency fishing tackle kits, more rations, high calorie dog rations. So they're made for dogs that are too skinny or have been sick. It's like really dense calories, but made for dogs specifically. So, I mean, they could probably eat these just fine, but I figure if we're there for a few days, we might as well try to get them like a dog specific one. They probably won't come on any ocean crossings with us anyways. So the chances of them being in the life raft with us, where we're very, very far away from any help, is unlikely. If there's anything else you guys can think of that's your must-haves for a grab bag, let me know, because I'm trying to make sure we've got everything we'll need. I don't want to regret it later. Through the life raft strap. There we go. Now it's all connected. Tell everybody what we're doing.
We're throwing away trash, and then we're gonna empty the
No.
thingy.
Tell everybody what we're doing.
We're provisioning.
We're provisioning.
We're going.
We're
expensive food
provisioning.
shopping.
We're provisioning. We're provisioning for the Bahamas. Our first actual provision ever. We're gonna throw away all this junk. I just had my monthly PMS 45-minute cry, so I feel great now. We're gonna go get me a gigantic, very sugar-filled drink from Starbucks, and we're gonna provision.
Trash run.
Got this little Kia. Kia has upped their game. This thing is sporty. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be an expensive trip.
That's why we came to Walmart.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'Cause I found my way. My way,
part of this whole experience was that we managed to get 2 good carts.
This is not one of them. We're putting away a third
Yeah,
cart. These are the 2 good carts.
I just got an email from Capital One making sure I approve this purchase. What if I say no?
How much was it?
I think we have 2 receipts. So we hit the limit and she was like, oh, we have to check out and then start again. So I think the first one was $610. The second one was $448.
1 boat buck.
Yeah, that's not bad. $1.
And we need meat and cheeses and produce.
And dog food.
And dog food. So we've got probably another $1.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going through. That van, it looks like a we're traveling around the country in a van. And they were pulling into one of the electric vehicle charging slots, and I was wondering if they were gonna pull in and like charge their house bank.
Head north
But
towards Southwest 24.
they didn't. This is what karma looks like.
So,
Got it.
almost as nervous as the first time we went sailing.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, are you gonna make it? And I was like, yeah, we'll make it.
When you live a non-traditional life, it's
Pinstripes. That guy's just walking away because he got in trouble because he decided that this was a chew toy.
I mean, it is a stick.
It is a stick. She wants me to throw it.